We need to get new. And we're really going
I was pretending like a sneeze done. Let's go do it tomorrow.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Ghosting.
If it's not human and appears.
Welcome to another episode of Click In. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well as watch the video all the way through. Not because I asked you to, because man, today I'm not doing anything. Today is Sunday and it's still, it's beautiful out here. But truth be told, it's just one of those days I don't really have anything to do. And I guess I could go find something to do, but you know what? I don't want to do anything. I'm Clay Nelson. I'm a general contractor from Western Louisiana. I like to make videos. And don't get me wrong, I've not been doing nothing. Like I took a shower this morning and like over here, I got a rotisserie chicken going on. And I made up an extension cord to go on my blower here. I got this blower from like Amazon and it's really awesome, but the little thing broke off, so I took a piece of pipe and extended it and it goes here. Works pretty dang good for an electric blower. It's October 18th and at night it's been like 40 something degrees and I hadn't really been running the pool heater. We hadn't really been doing any swimming. And it's days like this that can be really good or really bad for vlogging because number one, there's nothing to do. Okay, but number two, with it being nothing to do, that gives you time to focus on what you're actually doing as far as filming and all that good stuff, right? And luckily it's still not cold enough for there to be a shortage of mosquitoes, so yeah. And this type of time really brings some self-awareness because like if I'm not doing something, I don't feel good. I always like to be busy. I always like to be making some kind of progress because my mind processes progress as something good and like my whole psyche appreciates the fact that things are getting done. It's like my dad, he's 69 years old and most people would be like wanting to retire and chill and like travel and do weird stuff like that, which sounds really depressing to me. He wants to work. He wants to make progress. He wants to work towards a certain goal. And I think that could be genetic because whenever there's things to be done, I like to be doing them. Not to say that I don't like to relax, but I think my form of relaxation is adventure. Sort of like the four-wheeler rides or going to the beach or doing some sort of vacation type thing. And then like the other side of that coin is if I go somewhere, or if I travel somewhere, then I can't be close to my things I have to do. And still, even then, if I'm doing something that's supposed to be like relaxing or something, or like a vacation, I still like to do things. I still like to work. And it may sound weird, but that's why this vlog has been sort of like an enriching part of my life. Is enrichment, and I guess that's the way I'm on an adventure. I should be relaxing. I should be focusing on the experience, but at the same time, like I'm recording the experience, I'm making something of the experience, and that's what fills me. Something kind of weird and different happened just a minute ago. Leanne and I went to the store to pick up a birthday present for a cousin. She said, hang tight right here. I know where everything's at. I'm going to go get it. And I was sitting there with the window open and I had my arm hanging out and just kind of playing with the boys. I had a toy in my hand and all of a sudden I hear this British English accent come in and he said something along the lines of, did you know a Range Rover was originally like a Buick engine? And immediately I was kind of weirded out. I thought I was kind of in the middle of some sort of inner city situation with a, yeah. He was a Family Dollar employee and he was like an older fella and he was telling me about how Range Rover was this and that. He said he was a mechanic for Range Rover when they first come to Monroe and just a long list of things that were pretty kind of crazy to me. Honestly, kind of off the wall, just things that I really wasn't even thinking about. But I started to listen to his story and became interested in it and just sort of embraced what he was saying. As weird as that sounds. And normally in a situation like that, you're sort of trying to deflect yourself out of that situation, but I listened to what he had to say. This guy really seemed to know his stuff on like Land Rover stuff and like just stuff that was to do with motor engines and like vehicles and stuff. And he went down the achievements and things he'd done in his life. And my last question was, why are you working at the dollar store? And his answer was, I'm 74 years old and I'm too old to quit doing something. I want to continue to do things that I'm able to stay busy with. And right then it was like, why is this happening on the day that I'm recording a vlog talking about like work ethic and trying to stay busy and just doing things that sort of like that are not necessarily rest but make you happy. And I thought it was a very important thing to include in the vlog because he's what encapsulates what I'm talking about today. Although you have the opportunity to relax and do the things that you want to do, just because you've built up these treasures here on earth, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should do those things, even though they translate into rest and like rejuvenation and like just doing better or do like just building yourself. Though you're tired, even though you're getting older, it just does something to your mind and it really helps a lot in my opinion. I say all this to arrive at this opinion opinion is that hard work will feed your soul more than anything. And it's not the hard work that creates something like money or physical belonging. It's the hard work that creates things right here. That's been another episode of Clay Cam. I hope it didn't get too deep for you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.